Welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. If you want to turn your kitchen scraps into garden gold faster, today I'm going to show you how to prep a compost in a big tin bin and how our feathery friends here, the chickens, can speed up the process. So grab your gloves and let's dig in. Now first, let's talk about the setup. This tin bin that I'm going to be showing you in today's video is perfect because it holds heat, which helps compost break down quicker, but it also needs something really important, which is airflow. So grab a drill, pop some holes all around, about the size of a pinky finger. Now trust me, your compost microbes need to breathe. Now once that's done, now your bin must be in a sunny spot. Heat is our secret weapon here. Composting is like making lasagna. It's similar to that, layer by layer. So start with a layer of browns, which include dried leaves, cardboard or shredded newspaper. Next you can add some greens, including fruit peels, veggie scraps and even coffee grounds. So keep alternating the layers and every couple of days give it a stir. Easy, all right? Now remember, keep it moist but not soggy. Now here's the fun part, the chickens. These little compost pros love to scratch and peck, but doing what chickens do best, they naturally mix your compost and add nitrogen-rich droppings. That's a double win for faster decomposition. Now it's also free labor and they love it. After a few weeks, thanks to your chickens and the heat to your tin bin, you have a rich, crumbly compost ready to use. Spread it all around the garden beds and your plants will thank you with lush growth and bigger harvest. Now, one thing that we're going to add to the compost is chicken manure. Chicken manure is rich in nitrogen. It's also an essential nutrient for plant growth. So when balanced with carbon-rich material like leaves or straw, it supercharges your compost and it breaks down faster and creates nutrient-rich soil for your garden. Now, let's do a step-by-step to adding chicken manure to compost. First of all, you can collect the chicken manure and bedding. The manure is often mixed with bedding materials. We've got straw, wood, shavings, hay. Also dried leaves are an option as well, which is what we're doing here. So scoop everything together and keep in a bucket or a wheelbarrow. Avoid using fresh manure directly in your garden. Make sure that it is dry because the fresh one's very strong and can harm the plant. So composting is key. Balance the nitrogen with the carbon because the manure is high in nitrogen. So you'll need to add plenty of carbon materials in order to balance it. When we talk about carbon-rich materials, we mean dried leaves, shredded cardboard, sawdust, straw or hay also are great options. So you can aim for a 1:2 ratio, 1 part manure and 2 parts carbon material. Step 3 is to layer your compost pile. So add a layer of browns, which are the carbon material, at the bottom of the compost pile and spread a thin layer of chicken manure and bedding over the browns and repeat the layers, alternating browns and manure until the pile is built. Now is the time to moisten the pile. So water the pile lightly as you start to build it. The compost should feel like a damp sponge, not too soggy, but moist enough for the microbes to thrive. Step 5 is to turn the pile regularly. So turn your compost every 1 to 2 weeks to aerate, to allow the air in and to mix the material. This helps to reduce any strong odors. Step 6 is to wait for the compost to cure. So the chicken manure is hot, meaning that it burns plants if not fully composted. So allow your compost pile to sit and break down for about 6 to 12 weeks. And the compost is ready when it's dark, crumbly, and smells earthy. There are a couple of tips. I'd like to leave you with 3 strategies and tips to how to correctly use chicken manure compost. First off, garden beds. So you can start by spreading a layer of compost around your vegetables, around your flowers and fruit trees. Work it into the soil lightly. Number 2 is mulching. So you can use it as a top dressing around plants for slow release nutrients. And number 3 is please avoid overloading because too much manure can throw off the nutrient balance in your soil. So please stick to moderate amounts. By following the steps in this video, you can be able to create a really good compost for your garden. I'll see you in the next video. Take care and have a great day.